Hey Libra, welcome to Swedish Dharma Tarot. My name's Christina and I've had some technical problems today. They're fixed now, but it's very late, so this video will be coming out very late this evening, but it will come. I have retained some of the cards from the last reading because I got halfway through your video and then the camera went on strike. But I will show you which ones they are. The first one was the Angel Tarot, Queen in Fire. And you got two from the Goddess Guidance Oracles. You got Sedna, Infinite Supply, and you got Athena, Inner Wisdom. So biggest experiment is maybe they won't resonate at all with the reading, and in that case we'll pick some new ones or shuffle up some new ones. But you got two cards from the Yogic Path as well, Anahata, and then you got a card in reverse with Hanuman. He looks like that upright, but he came in reverse, so we'll see what they have to say about him afterwards. And also some cards that fell out, King of Pentacles. That could be a man in your life, but it can also be a company, because unfortunately I also saw here the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which could mean some kind of loss, economic loss. But there's also a young woman or a girl here, a Princess of Cups, also in reverse. So I don't know what it's all about, but we'll shuffle, keep on shuffling, because they're the cards from this Goddess Tarot deck fell out when I was doing the pre-shuffle. So here came another one, the Star. Well, we like that one. Well, I dropped them. They didn't flip. I'm flipping a little bit. It'll be all right though. So the Goddess Tarot, that's the card I'm working with, the deck I work with, and the Major Arcana is made up of goddesses from all over the world and different time periods, and they're very, very good. They've taught me everything I know. Well, that's boasting, or it's depending on how you find my work. Right, okay, so what do we have here now? We have an ended pregnancy. With a Libra mother here, Queen of Swords in reverse. So if that's been an intended abortion or a miscarriage, I don't know, but there's certainly a lot of sorrow here, a lot of sadness. It is very sad, but sometimes very essential. If it's a miscarriage, it's certainly always very sad. But an abortion can be a question of economy and not being able to afford the baby. We saw here in the beginning a lack of money. And maybe that's the husband, or else it's the company of the woman. I have no idea, of course, what nationality she is, but I do believe she has a lot of kids. Yes. Here is the soul of the baby. She should have been born as a little princess in fire, so an Aries or a Leo or a Sagittarius. Never had anything like this before. But I do believe it was the right thing, and that's what the star tells us as well. Because there are other children in the family. There are at least 3 other children in the family. And if they are having problems, or if you're having problems, dear Libra, of course you have to give priority to the children that you already have and that you have the responsibility for. Yeah, there's unemployment here. There are also studies. So maybe some of the children are studying, and that's expensive too, of course, for the family. But they want to reassure you, dear Libra, Queen of Swords, dear, that you have made the right priority. That the education. This is a card of education. This is a card when it's in the upright. I think it could be, is it the devil? I'm not sure. Oppression. It's number 16. But when it's in the reverse, then it's certainly a relief of some kind. And the Judgment card here also came up with the studies telling us that they need the highest priority. You can only stretch family economy so far. You can't you can only stretch it so far. I'm a bit gobsmacked, I'm sorry. It's a little bit unpleasant, but more than anything it makes me sad. And I don't really understand why Spirit wants me to tell you this, but I think you need the reassurance. And they say here, first they showed us your soul. Your soul is in the upright position. It's you yourself now that's in the reverse, but your soul is in the right position. So depending on the country that you come from and the culture that you live in, these decisions are more or less difficult. But they also say that in a short time, it's not quite time. It's not quite time yet, but you will soon be yourself again, and that's the Queen of Staves, or Wands, if you prefer. So this is a fiery woman. This is a woman with a great force. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a woman of action and a woman that does what she feels is necessary, and that's what you've done. But it's like just at the moment you're feeling vulnerable, but it was the right decision. It was the right decision. And your little soul will stay with you, probably for the rest of this life. The thing is, some of our souls, or some of our babies, some of the souls of our babies just come down long enough to experience having a body, and they don't need to stay around. Their karma is just to come down and then pass over again. And it's in our karma to accept them and let them go. It's not an easy decision, but it's what their souls were needing. I'm quite convinced of that. So you're at the moment, you're pendling between hope and hopelessness in the decision that you've made, and you're feeling quite heartbroken and wondering if you've not abused yourself or the child. Again, I want to show you this. Your soul made the right decision. You have made the right decision for your soul, for your family, for the children that you have. I hope you trust me in that. So, I understand the difficulty you're going through. Well, I think I understand anyway. Now we'll see if any of these other cards resonate. The Angel Tarot, well, you got the Queen of Fire here, which is, you'll soon be yourself again, and yourself is the Queen of Fire. You have it in you, where you're self-confident, you're warm, intelligent, and elegant. Stretch out your wings and fly. Don't undervalue yourself. And it says, how done. Ensure your independence and your creativity, but certainly your independence, dear Queen of Swords. You're very independent. So are the Fire Queens. And then you have Sedna, infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So that, I guess that has to do with your economy. And then Athena, the inner wisdom. You know what to do. Excuse me. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Well, this is past tense now, but I feel that that's exactly what it was. Your inner wisdom, your soul knew what you needed to do. And then we have the 2 cards here from the yogic path, and we had Hanuman, who was in reverse. And then it says, are you in control of your thoughts, or are your thoughts in control of you? Your mind is wandering like a wild monkey. That's not offensive. It's funny. When you don't actively train it through meditation, you lose control of it. Well, I think you've had a very rough time. Who wouldn't have a mind that was wild like a monkey in a situation like that? You're jumping from one thought to the next and often lose yourself in worry and stress. Before you begin your day and pick up technology, find your breath. Notice the moment of your thoughts and slowly tame them. You will soon begin to notice which thoughts are yours and which are from outside forces, such as societal and parental conditioning. Well, here comes the guilty conscience, perhaps. Huh? When you tame the mind, you're reminded of the truth, that you are the divine, and the answers you seek already exist inside of you, waiting for you to remember. So here you have the Athena inner wisdom, and we saw your soul as well in the reading. Be confident, dear Libra. And Anahata was the other card. That's your heart chakra. Your heart has opened its chambers to new possibilities, and the light is coming through to soothe its once dark corners. This love heals all and allows you to see all people for their greatest potential, including yourself. By putting down your armor, you're truly able to use the intelligence of your heart, which will always guide you in the right direction. Trust the journey of the heart. It may not always make sense to the mind, but it is aware of possibilities the mind can not yet envision. When you truly live a heart-centered life, there's nothing left to fear. Meditate on the color green and practice heart-opening yoga poses to aid the journey. Well, that was lovely. Just wonderful. Dear Libra, I realize now, forgot to light the candles. I'm a bit all over the place. I have a mind like a wild monkey at the moment after that. Please take very good care, Libra, and don't forget to breathe. Hope to see you next week. Bye.